Hey guys, this is my review for the second episode of American Horror Story, Coven, called Boy Parts, and let's get started. So the episode started off with Misty. She's in the swamp, and she comes across these two alligator hunters, and she pretty much brings alligators back to life, and the two guys are immediately killed off. So that was fun, and I didn't actually mention her in my first review because I remember I explained all the witches and their powers, and I forgot to mention Misty, so sorry about that. And then the episode continued with Fiona with LaLaurie, Kathy Bates, and she's pretty much adjusting to life and everything. I thought it was funny how she was all scared when she heard the phone, and Jessica Lange, Fiona, she's just crazy with the one-liner. She's just really funny. Like, everything she says always makes me smile or laugh. I don't know. She's just such a bitch. And I like how it showed Queenie. It showed her past in Detroit with the putting her hand in the grease and the guy getting burned and everything. I thought that was really cool. And then the episode kept going, and it showed Madison and Zoe go to no, it showed Madison and Zoe. I'm going ahead of myself right now. Actually, these guys came to the house and were really suspicious of Zoe and Madison with the bus accident, and Zoe kind of just flips out, and she kind of just reveals everything. She's like, "Oh my god, yeah, she was raped, and I'm a witch and all this stuff." And as she said this, I was flipping out. I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? What?" And then of course, Madison's just in denial of it, and and even Cordelia's kind of she doesn't know what she's talking about, because they don't want to blow their cover of being witches. And then Fiona comes in, and she takes care of things. She makes the guy, she kind of erases their mind and kind of mind controls them. And I thought it was cool how she's making the guy's mouth really hot on the inside, and the guy didn't want to drink it, and she was just making it hotter and hotter. And I think that, I don't know if it showed his eyes it's a different color for a quick second or something. I think I'm just hallucinating probably, but so that was really cool. I really like how it showed Cordelia, Fiona's daughter, kind of just really apprehensive about Fiona using her powers and everything, and I feel like it kind of really shows that Cordelia has good intentions with her powers, and she doesn't really want to use them for bad or even just to get out of situations, because Fiona easily just got the girls out of that situation, and I think Cordelia kind of just she didn't want to use magic at all. So I really liked that part. And when I mentioned before, when I was rambling on, I mentioned now is that Zoe and Madison finally go see Kyle, and they Madison saying how she wants to pay her back for what she did with her, what Zoe did for her, and she wants to bring Kyle back to life, and they want to do it almost like Frankenstein did, making the monster and stitch him up different parts and everything, and they had this whole spell in Latin and everything. So I thought that was really cool, and I felt like it was kind of obvious that he was gonna come back in a sort of zombie creature-like way. And of course, when she said and always in movies and everything, always when they always do something and they say I awake or be alive, of course it's never going to be alive when they say it until they need them, or you know what I mean. It's always that delayed. So that was kind of cliche. And then it kind of it got to show LaLaurie's past and how she was put into the box, and how she was there for how what's her name? The Voodoo Queen, how she killed her family and hung her daughters and her husband, and showed what exactly happened to her, and how she's alive, and how she was put to just be alive in this box for all of eternity and everything. I thought that was really cool. And then I also really liked how Nan kept hearing voices and everything, and she just let LaLaurie out. She untied her and let her go, and then LaLaurie says to Queenie she's a slave and everything, and just knocks her out, which is really funny. And then she kind of just left. And then the episode shows Cordelia wanting to have a baby, and her husband are talking about it, but she can't have a baby. And then her husband says to her, "Why don't you just use magic to get pregnant and everything?" And then it ties into before how Cordelia doesn't want to use her magic just to fulfill things, and how she just kind of just wants to be natural, and she's not like Fiona at all, and she doesn't like using her powers for anything. So I thought that was really cool, because it really showed the difference between the mother and the daughter, and how she didn't even want to use magic for herself. So she kind of doesn't use magic at all. And then after that, it showed her and her husband doing this weird, like, I don't know if they were doing a ritual or if it was something, but they were like together, and they were like on a pentagram and everything, and there were like snakes, and I don't really know what that was all about, but I'm pretty sure it'll be explained later on, because with all like the teasers and everything, snakes was like a really big part of this season, so that's definitely going to have a tie-in later. And then, including with the episode, it kind of ended